Video teaching you the box method for division. But let's check this problem together that you just did. I will do the box method here on my screen. See if your answer from the previous page matches. Nathan baked 137 cookies for the school bake sale. If he puts 5 cookies in each bag, how many bags of cookies will he have to sell? All right. A division problem because the 137 cookies are being split up into groups of 5. 5 cookies for each bag. 137 divided by 5 is my division problem. When I set this up into the box method, remember you will start by drawing a box. In the box method, you put each of your place values into one of the boxes. My number, 137, has 3 place values. The hundreds have a 1. We'll make that a little bit longer, easier to see. The tens have 3. I have 3 groups of 10 for 30. And the ones place has 7. 7 ones. On the side of the box here, I put my 5. That part is similar to the area model. 5 times something, my answer across the top, will equal 137. Because we can think about division as a fact family with multiplication. 5 times something equals 137. So you can always think of division in its inverse as multiplication. Let's figure out the answer to this problem. 5 times what equals 137? In the box method, we just focus on one digit at a time. How many groups of 5? Some people say go into 1. Or you could say, how many times can I split 1 up into groups of 5? Either way, the answer is 0. I don't have enough of this to split it up into groups of 5. So I think in the hundreds place now, 5 times 0 is 0. When I subtract, I end up with 1. And this number here moves over into the tens place. So now instead of having one group of 100, I have 13 groups of 10. I'm in the tens place. Ones, tens, hundreds. 13 groups of 10. Now if I have the number 13, you can think, how many times can I split off groups of 5 from this number? How many groups of 5 can I get from that? Or think of it as how many times does 5 fit in to 13? Either way you like to think about it. 2 groups of 5 would make 10. I'm going to put my 2 up there. 5 times 2 is 10. I could split out 2 groups of 5 from the number 13. I can't split off any more groups of 5 because I only have 3 left over. That 3 moves into the ones place. Now I have 37 ones. How many times does 5 fit into 37? Also known as, how many groups of 5 can I split out of 37? Well, let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That was 7 groups of 5. 5 times 7 is 35. When I subtract, I notice that I have 2 left over this time, but I don't have another box waiting. Those are the 2 cookies that don't get placed in any bags. It's called the remainder, you might remember from earlier in the year. Tomorrow we'll talk more about remainders. Let's check our work. Right now we say that 5 times 27 and the remainder of 2 is what you get from this division problem. 137 divided by 5. Right now we say the answer is 27 with a remainder of 2 leftover cookies. We can check our work with multiplication. Let's come on down and do 27 times 5 and see what we come up with. Remember, we also over here need to remember we have a remainder of 2 to consider. Let's multiply. 5 times 7. 5 times 7 is 35. We carried the 3 over into the tens place. Now 5 times 2 is 10. With that carried over number 3 added to it, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Oh, look at that. We're saying that if we have 27 bags of cookies, and each bag has 5 cookies, then that's 135 cookies altogether. Plus the 2 extra cookies from our remainder that didn't have any bag to go in. So total, we are accounting for 137 cookies, just like Nathan started with. That remainder made this one a little bit more complicated than what you've done so far. Again, we'll focus on remainders tomorrow. You have 2 more practice problems to do today, looking at the box method. Remember, you can always come to office hours daily from 1 to 2 if you want to review more problems together.